Logic beats talent every single time. Introducing the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain KO3 tire. Legendary toughness made tougher. BF Goodrich, what are you building for?
Not only has employee pricing been extended at Alexander Ford in Yuma, it's better than ever. It's Employee Pricing Plus. You still pay what we pay on the entire lineup of new Fords. Plus, take a test drive this month, and you could win $10,000 cash. Just scan this QR code to register. It's another incredible month to save on Ford Escapes, Explorers, Expeditions, and of course F-150s and Super Duties. For a difference you can count on, it's Alexander Ford in Yuma.
The international race attracts drivers and off-road racing enthusiasts from all over the world.
Off-road racing is important to Baja Designs because, simply put, it tests the envelope and it clearly makes or breaks the progression aspect of what we do and why we do it. The racers out here are the 1% pushing it to its full potential. This is a proving ground for every aspect of lighting.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here for another update. One of your, we're gonna do more than this. So not your last one, but one of yours. These are the Method Race Wheels Fishgistics updates of the 2025 Baja 500, brought to you all day by Fox Racing Shocks. Wow, that was a hell of a finish. I haven't seen a finish like that in a long time. I mean, the one at San Felipe was cool too, but we didn't have a camera on Luke's truck, so we knew that one was going to be within about a minute. And then today it was just friggin' epic because we had the camera on Paul's truck, which we had right here. Like, we had the camera on Paul's truck. It was awesome. We had the camera on Alan's truck, which was awesome. I mean, this is just, it's rad. I mean, and these guys, they're having so much fun going to the finish. It was rad. Look at, you can see the co-driver. He just wants to wave and give a little thumbs up to, what's his name, to Alan there. Yeah, they had a heck of a battle there. I mean, it was super cool. Literally came down to seconds. If we go over and look at the finishing time right here, you can see Alan Ampudia is your unofficial winner, first place there at the end by 36 seconds. So got Brent by Brent and Toby. Toby started in the truck. It was Toby and Brent in there. Brent stayed in all day, and then Paul Wheel got in at mile 272 or so. Paul got in and took it to the finish. Unfortunately, they got a flat tire about 20 miles or so from the finish, and they had about 2.5 minutes on him. Brent did an epic tire change. It was about a minute tire change, and then just they tried to pick it up and get to the finish from there, but Alan was just a little bit quicker in that last 20 miles. I mean, Alan has had a lot of experience in that last 20 miles. How long has Alan been racing in Mexico? And that last 20 miles is almost always the same thing, right? So he's done that thing so many times. Paul Wheel just started racing last year, was his first year down here in Baja, right? So he doesn't have quite as much experience there. But I mean, I literally cut my update off because I wanted to watch Paul and Alan's in-car, and I was watching Paul's in-car, and he was going for it. He was not going slow. Like, Paul was driving. There was, you might not say, oh, Paul's not the fast, whatever, who cares? Bullshit. Go watch the video again. Paul was fast. He was as fast as anybody through there. The only person that was a little bit faster, and I mean a little bit, was Alan Ampudia with lots of experience. So, I mean, you got to give a big congratulations to Paul and Toby. I know they ran a great race. Toby did what he could do. He gave Paul the truck in first spot. Paul tried to keep it there, and they just had one flat tire that kind of cost them the race there at the end. It is what it is. That's what happens in Baja, right? I mean, I hope you guys had fun watching that today. It was pretty awesome. You can see Tavo just finished as well. So we have our 3 finishers in the all-wheel drive. Now, we do not have any finishers yet in the 2-wheel drive class. So let's go back over and look at the tracker, and let's see where our 2-wheel drive finishers are at. because we still have a bunch more classes to finish. So looking at what we have here, we have, let's see, let's go find it. So our first legend is right here, the 1L. They're in Ojos right now. So they've got just about 20 miles to go. And then Gustavo should be our first legend finisher, and he would take the win. But now look at this. Look at how close we are here. We got the 82T. So that is Sam Baldy. But we got to watch for Cameron in the 16T, because look it. His tracker hasn't updated for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Now, here's what we can do. Let me try and figure out. Let me see. I have a tracker on Cameron's car. It's a little bit tough, but check this out. I'm going to bring it over here and show you guys. All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. So I have a tracker on Cameron's car. It just updated at 7:05:50. That's literally 2 minutes ago. Okay. So this doesn't have the race course on it, but look, we can see where Highway 3 is, right? So look at Highway 3. I wish my mouse cursor would show up. Look where Cameron is. Cameron is this dot right here, right? He was right there. So look at where he is, and then look where Highway 3 is. Now, if we go back over to here and we go up here, here's Highway 3 up here, right? So Cameron, he's damn near like, oh, there we go. Just updated. Perfect. Right there. Right about where I thought he would be. So there we go. Perfect time. It's like it heard us talking about it. So it just updated. So Cameron Steele is first right now in the two-wheel drive class. Cameron is first. Second is Sam Baldy. Third is Ethan Ebert. If you guys were watching the feed, they had a really bad tire change on there. It sounded like they lost the socket. They ended up using a tire iron. I don't know what happened, if they lost the gun or impact gun didn't work or something happened on Ethan Ebert's truck there. They got a left rear flat, and it took them forever to change it. Literally doing it with an old school like breaker bar tire iron out there to change it. Cost them a lot of time. They were in first place until that happened. So that's what happened to the 81T if you guys are just looking. But yeah, there you go. So Sam Baldy second, Cameron Steele first. Now let's look at the times here. So Cameron Steele started 1 minute in front of Sam Baldy. That means, I mean, they're pretty close here, but Cameron's hasn't updated, remember, so he's actually going to be up a little higher than it shows right there. Cameron has to finish 1 minute before Sam Baldy does. Now, Ethan Ebert started before both of those guys. Okay, he started 10th overall. That means he started 6 spots in front of Cameron. So Ethan would have to pass Cameron and get 6 minutes in front of him. That's not going to happen unless something happens to Cameron's truck and it breaks. That's just how it is. So Ethan's not going to win unless Cameron breaks. Now, if we go look at the 82, he started 17 minutes in front of him. Same thing. He'd have to get in front of the 82 and put 7 minutes on him. That's not going to happen. So honestly, I am going to guess the running order is going to be exactly what we see right here. It's going to be Cameron Steele first, Sam Baldy second, Ethan Ebert third, as long as nothing crazy happens in the last 20 miles. So that's a look at your two-wheel drive class. Now let's go look at the trophy truck spec class. And I'm trying to get in these updates before Score gets them up on the podium at the finish for Toby and them, because we do want to hear their interviews. So don't worry, I'm watching. If they get them up there, we will we'll turn this off and we'll go to their interviews on the Score feed. Okay, Justin Davis, first place in spec truck right now. He's at mile 401, so he's got about just over 40 miles to go to the finish. Second place, Mike Marsal. He's made his way up to second. Third place, Jack Olgas. He's been in third most of the day. Ben Hagel is in fourth place. Ryan Hancock in fifth, and Andrew Myers in sixth. So there we go. Cool to see Hancock having a good run now. And Andrew Myers up there, the Toyota Escondido entry. Jordan Brenthal, they definitely lost some time. So that was Abdali Lopez, Jordan Brenthal. I don't know if they had a problem, but they were running in second almost all day. And now you can see they're all the way back to, what is that, 6th or 7th? So they definitely had a problem. That's Trophy Truck Spec. Let's look at Pro UTV Open, because they should be right around these guys. Yeah, look at that. Brock Heger, he's right in with the leaders of Trophy Truck Spec, which is insane. So that's that. And then 1831, Justin Morgan, right there. He's back a little bit. And then let's see. 1886, Brandon Sims. Hang on a second. I'm getting an update for you guys. All right. Brandon Sims. So we have Brock Eagers first, like we said. Second is going to be Justin Morgan. That's his teammate. Both SCI cars. Brandon Sims is third. Fourth is going to be Caden McCachran. Caden McCachran, another one of the Razor factory team. Kristen Matlock is also in one of those cars now. So they're going to be top 5 is all of them except for Sims. I don't know if Sims is in it yet. I know Sims has one coming, but I forget if he already has it or not. Maybe if you guys know in the chat, does he have one of the new factory Razor cars, or is he still in his old car? Because I know he's got one coming. Then we have Michael McFadden is going to be down here, and then Oscar Alvarez there. So a little spread out there. It's Brock Heger all day, every day. What's new there? Nothing new there. Class 10. Let's look at Class 10. Let's see. Class 10. All right, right here. All right, Elliott Watson is now leading, so that's a change. Elliott Watson first now. Look at this. Eliseo has been second all day, but he's been second behind a different leader all day. It's really weird. So Eliseo is still second, but he's right behind Elliott. So pretty close right there. Let's see. Someone says Sims old car still, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Zach McLaren is going to be third, and then Francisco Vera is going to be fourth. Matt Willard is fifth, and then Jason Shipman is sixth. So that's a look at Class 10. Let's see. Class 1, are they still running? Let's see. Where is the RPI car? That's not good. There they are. Okay. Oh, look at this. RPI car is, wow. They've lost a lot of time. Every update we've seen, the Wilson car has gained on them. And look, we have a race again in Class 1. So RPI car has been having to dump a bunch of fluid in it, is what someone said earlier. So they've been stopping quite a bit. They're at mile 319. Now look at the Wilson car. They had a rollover. They were on their side or upside down for a little while earlier. They finally got it rolled back over. They lost a lot of time. But since then, they've been just moving along all day. So we have a race now. The 138 is only, let's see, 13 and 19. They're only 5 miles behind them. So 5 miles now separates our first Class 1 car, Cody Reed, in the RPI car, and 138, Kyle Quinn, in the Wilson car. So we have a battle going to be coming to the finish between first and second in Class 1. That's why I said you never know what happens at Baja. You never give up. If you're upside down, it doesn't matter. You keep going. Look at that. The Wilson car is, look, they're almost first again now. So, yeah, you never know in Baja. All right. What else? Let's see. Where's Paul and them at? They're still coming to town. All right, they're not in town yet. I just want to make sure we don't miss them at the finish. Hold on, let's go look at up here again real quick. They're almost to town. All right, so I'm going to do another 1 or 2 updates, and then as soon as I see them come to the finish, we're going to cut this update off. Let me just do Class 11 real quick because I want to get them in before we cut this one off. And then don't worry, I'll come back. Well, we're going to listen to all their interviews, and then I will do at least one more update at 8 o'clock because we want to get the 2-wheel drive trophy truck winner and the spec truck winner and the UTV winner. We can probably get all of them at my next update. Eric Floranzo is at 0 miles an hour. That's not good. Rafael is moving. And then we have the 1100. Oliver Flamete is moving as well. So we got 2 of the 3 Class 11s moving. Now the Class 11s can take the crossover right here. So see this blue line, the blue line right here at check 1, that is a sportsman cut. The Class 11s are allowed to take that. So we'll see. They probably will take it. So if you see the Class 11 cutting over on the blue line, it is totally legal. The whole class will be able to do it. And that's that. So they're all going to take it. You'll see that happen shortly, probably. Let's see. What else do we have? Class 7. Let's see. Where's Reese Millen and them at? Oh, we got cars coming to the finish. They're at the finish line. So look at this. All right. We're going to cut this one off. Go over to the Score live feed, and because they're going to have the interviews right here. We definitely want to hear this. So let's go listen to the Score interview and then come back here in 45 minutes at 8 o'clock, and I will update you guys on the trophy truck 2-wheel drive winner. We should know by then, and the spec truck winner, and maybe even the UTV winner by then. All right. So come back in just in 45 minutes. But in the meantime, go over to the Score stream right now. Let's listen to these interviews with these guys. And if you just joined us, it's going to be Alan Ampudia is going to be your winner unofficially by 36 seconds. You can see right here, 36 seconds over Toby Price and Paul Wheel right here in second. Tavo Vadosla is third. He finished 7 minutes out of the lead. 7 minutes and 43 seconds out of the lead, 7 minutes and 7 seconds behind second place. Those are the only 3 finishers that we have in the race so far. And let's go see what they have to say. So we'll go listen to the Score live feed, come back here at 8 o'clock for your